All right, today we are going to talk about how to audit an Amazon advertising account in order to achieve a lower ACoS. So Brock, where would you start?
I think the first thing I would check when auditing a new Amazon advertising account is seeing how many keywords they have compared to their budget. I think it's very easy for you to get overwhelmed with keyword testing and not get a statistically significant amount of data on a specific keyword when you're running hundreds of keywords to maybe a $10 or $20 a day budget.
Exactly, and you can always work backwards with what makes sense there. Because if you think about what your average CPC is, if it's around $1 and you have a $10 a day budget and you have 200 keywords in there, realistically you're only going to be able to afford 10 clicks a day. And so if you're spreading that over 200 different keywords, it's going to take a very long time to actually get through that list, figure out where the ideal bids are, and actually which keywords are going to be winners for you.
I think the next biggest place to take a look at when auditing an existing Amazon advertising account for a new client would be taking a look at their budgets, determining, are we hitting budget daily? If so, I think you really have to discuss with the client what they want to prioritize, because you're limiting the data you're getting and you're not going to be able to test those keywords. You might be running out of budget at 6 a.m. and all of your clicks totally change as far as conversion rates by time you get to the peak shopping hours.
Definitely. So you could probably implement day parting in that situation, or try to actually reconcentrate on which campaigns you're actually running. So maybe there are several campaigns for a product or a group of products with all different variations, and maybe you just refocus all the budget into one and kind of get through that testing and then decide when you're ready to expand.
To tie into that, how many types of keywords are being targeted? So if you're limited on budget and you are running out of budget daily, the client is, one of the things I would consider doing right away is limiting the number of match types you're targeting. Broad and phrase match keywords are really to discover new keywords and transfer them to the exact match and then target them at the proper bid. If you're hitting budget every day, you're not actually focusing the budget on the exact match, the keywords you've already optimized, and could increase sales from that.
Definitely. And one thing that really surprises people is if you go into the targets tab and you filter down to, say, a broad match keyword, and then you click over to the search terms tab, you'll sometimes see hundreds of different search terms under that just one keyword. And so you have to think that really, you're spreading yourself so thin when going after this broad and phrase. Again, a great way to eventually discover new keywords, but if that's not the goal at the moment, when the goal is to bring the ACoS down, you have to kind of mitigate some of that.